Oh, it's on fire. Ah, oh no. I'm gonna let that cool down for a minute. All right, everybody. Welcome to a extremely ridiculous video. Today, I'm going to see how much abuse a Behringer pedal can take. A few weeks ago, Sweetwater had these bad boys on sale for 14 or 15 bucks, so I grabbed a bunch of them. One, we're going to abuse. Two, we're going to give away. And one I'm keeping. So what I thought I would do is a torture test. I hate to do this with gear. I love gear. I try to take really good care of my stuff, but I've always heard these things just don't last very long. They are made of plastic. They're just kind of cheeseball. And while that's true, it showed up and it was a lot sturdier than I thought it was going to be. And I thought, well, let's put it through its paces. Let's see if it can function after some abuse, essentially. So the first thing I did, I accidentally dropped this earlier. It's already survived one drop from about chest height, and let's plug it in and see what it sounds like. I should note, I thought it would be a good idea to mark the abused one, just so we don't get mixed up here, so. Ouch. That's right, I did say giveaway, didn't I? That's right, I'm gonna give away a non-abused one to one of you in the comments. And this video, I should say, is not sponsored by Behringer or Sweetwater or anybody else. This is just my harebrained idea. So anyway, here we go. All you have to do is be subscribed to the YouTube channel, the Tone Mob YouTube channel, and leave a comment in this video about the shenanigans that are about to take place. Let me know what you think, what your favorite destructive thing I did was, whatever. Just give me your genuine thoughts about this video. I'm not planning on making pedal destruction videos a normal thing, but hey, why not? Let's have some fun. So like I said, I already dropped this once from chest height, which is, I'm short, so it's what, I don't know, a 4-foot drop, 4.5-foot drop, something like that, right onto my floor here. And this will be the first time I plugged it in since that happened. So light drop, let's see what this does. All right, it survived the basic drop. Let's go for something that might happen if you're, say, you know, running gear out to your van or something like that. Something that could very easily happen if it's not on a pedal board or you're just kind of walking around. We're going to get more and more extreme as we go, but let's see if it can survive these basic things first. Oh, man. Drop to gravel. All right, it survived that pretty easy. So far, it's survived a unfilmed accidental drop to the ground and a accidental drop from a higher point while moving onto gravel. So it's taken that like a champ so far. Let's see. Let's go a little unrealistic with this one, but still something I think will be pretty... I think it's going to take it. I think it'll do it. All right, let's see what happens here.
Follow it?
So that one was a bit more extreme. It went probably 25, 30 feet or so in the air, down to fairly soft ground though. I'm guessing it survived. I think it's still okay. Well, let's find out. All right, for this next one, I'm giving it the boot. I feel like this is kind of gonna hurt, but it's for science, so. You know what? That did kind of didn't feel great. It wasn't horrible, but it didn't feel great. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Still going strong in all three modes. All right, so far these have all been soft surfaces with the exception of the hardwood floors in the shred shed. That was a pretty short fall. So we're gonna make this one a little bit tougher. This actually has me a little nervous because we're gonna just go right to the old pavement here from about chest high. So here we go. And this way. I feel like it's most realistic that it would land something like on edge. Let's go like that. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I didn't like the sound of that. That one has me nervous. And we've got the first like visible damage to the unit. It's not horrible. This is a plastic case, just want to remind you of that. But that did happen. So, all right, let's go see if it's still working. Ooh. Still kicking. We're still doing this thing. Let's see what's next. All right, we're gonna go back out to the pavement. For some reason, this one worries me slightly less than just the straight drop, but we'll see what happens. All right, this one I'm gonna try to kind of like roll it, like skip it and roll it across the pavement for a while. I don't know, maybe this will do it. Maybe this is the one. Here we go. That one actually sounded better than the straight drop, but let's see. Little more scarring, not as gnarly of a. Oh, do we pick up some more stuff along the way? Maybe. A little more scar tissue happening. I don't know. That one didn't sound as intense though. I bet this still works. Oh, it's still working. It's still working. Hey, this is doing better than I expected for a plastic case thing. Wow. All right, this one's actually pretty realistic. Maybe more so than the bowling down the street thing. The overly aggressive stomp. You know how you're at a show, things are just, the juices are flowing, you're really just, feeling those riffs, and you just come to the next part and you just stomp on it harder than necessary. Let's try that.
Oh, oh, I didn't think it was that hard. Oh boy, that might have done it. Wow, okay.
I did not expect that. I have definitely accidentally stomped on pedals that hard in a moment of, intense passion. I didn't expect that to split like that. It was hard, but it was definitely not as hard as I can stomp. My foot doesn't even hurt. And I'm wearing like soft shoes too, like very soft, squishy shoes. Well, let's go find out what it did. Ooh, this is making that tricky now because of how the case split. Trying to get it plugged in fully is actually a bit of a struggle. Surely that's not the end of the test. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna mess with this for a second. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. I was gonna throw it out of a car. I was gonna drop it out of a tree. But apparently oh, hold on. Oh, if you just hold on, it's actually alive. Hold on, maybe this isn't over. Okay, it currently does not pass the dry signal. Let me get this recording just in case it comes alive on me. Okay, so right now the clean signal is not coming through. I think this switch is like barely hanging on for dear life, but it engaged for a minute there while I was saying I think this is over. Maybe that was just a stroke of luck. I think that might have been its last gasp of breath before going to the pedal land in the sky. Oh, I was so excited. I thought maybe the test was going to continue, but alas, it is not to be, it seems. Wait, maybe? Oh, there we go. Okay. It kind of lives. It's that power jack. Which would explain why it wasn't passing any clean signal. Maybe it will now. Oh yeah. So maybe if I cut a little bit of this material out around this power jack, maybe this experiment can continue. Let me try that. We'll be right back. Here we go. Okay, it seems that was a success. I'm able to get it fully seated back in, because when I stomped on it, it just took and mashed everything upwards. And so now that material's been ground away, I can get the power supply back, and that's why it wasn't turning on. But looks like it still lives. So the test continues. Time for moving vehicle. Okay, I live in kind of a kid-filled neighborhood, so I can't go too crazy fast, and it's getting dark, so I need to get this shot. I'm going to go up to about 20 miles an hour and drop old Ouch here out the window. We'll see what he does. We'll be right back. It all still works. That's cool. Let's check the controls. Let's see if the level goes all the way. All the knobs still turn. They all still feel the same. It still lives. Oh, we're gonna have to get ridiculous now. It's not the most powerful torch in the world, but hey, I think we can agree this is enough. So what I'm gonna do is see if I can just pass this back and forth on the pedal for, let's call it 10 seconds, and see how it does. Here we go. Oh, it's on fire! Ah! Oh no! I'm gonna let that cool down for a minute. All right, it's significantly crispier, but let's see what we got here. All right. Oh, lights on. Yeah! All modes. They all still work. That's hilarious. Wonder how those crispy knobs. The level got pretty toast. No, it still turns all right. Oh, it totally still works. And that, yeah. All right. Let's get even dumber. Let's take a closer look at the fire damage here. Those knobs got pretty melted, but they still work. And the switch cover itself got pretty warped from the heat. Makes it a little finickier. But 10 seconds of propane torch actually wasn't the worst thing that this thing has experienced so far. Now I'm gonna go throw it off my house. All right, we shall ascend, be home. Ugh. Man, I should have started this earlier. Blast. Oh, okay. So I feel like I should really give this some. I already did the chest height drop to pavement. And that was, you know, a little nerve-wracking, but I mean, I think I'm really gonna just like, yeah, here we go. I'm gonna try to get that thing to the middle of the road over there. Oh, didn't expect it to land like that. Oh, it is on its back. Never mind. All right, let's see how it's doing after the roof toss. This part definitely popping out more. That may cause issues with plugging it in. Maybe not. Might be okay. Other than that, yeah, it's starting to just like the case is starting to slip and separate more. It's a two-piece thing anyway, which is not a big deal when you're not throwing it off your house. Oh yeah, that's kind of caved in. That might have been from the car drop. I'm not sure. It probably is. Well, I don't think it was bent out like that before the roof incident. Let's see if it works. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Is everything in properly? This looks a little off. There we go. I think I got it now. All right, there we go. Okay, we got our clean tone. Here we go. Let's see if it survived. Oh, the light's still on. Ah! Okay, that's fuzz 1, fuzz 2. Let's see if it works in fuzz 2. Oh man, it's working! I can't believe it. What are we gonna have to do to this thing? This is so stupid. I can't believe it's still working. The switch is getting a little finicky. More so than it kind of started out. It started out a little finicky, but now it's like, ooh, gotta tap it a couple times. I actually don't think it's the switch. I think it's this cover that's warped that's causing it. But yeah, let's go do something else to it.
Harbor Freight Special. Ooh. Eee. All right, I said 2. Here we go. Maybe to make it fair, we'll flip it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that might have that might have pushed the jack in. I don't know. That was a medium strike, but this is a pretty heavy. Well, let's go find out if it's still alive.
All right, let's see what we got here. Still passing signal. Here we go. Let's see if it engages. Oh. Took 2 presses, but it did it. Let's see. Let's go to fuzz 1 first. Ah! Wow! It's surviving so well! Okay, I'll have to come up with another idea. All right, we're at 350, 352. It's gonna hover in there somewhere. All right, little fella. Let's see how you do. All right, let's. Ooh, it's not. Ooh. Let's cool it down a little bit. Oh, jeez. Well, we gotta figure that out. All right, here is the Superfuzz. After spending about 15 minutes on the Traeger, I accidentally went a little bit long because, I've got kids and I got somewhat sidetracked. But it's not looking great, but considering everything it's been through today, which you've all seen, it's for a plastic pedal, it's doing. I'm surprised, honestly. I'm very surprised. I will say everything is much more brittle feeling, so I feel like any more smackery will do it in if it hasn't already been done in. I will also say that rattling wasn't there before. I don't know if that's the battery snap. I've never used a battery on this thing, so it could be just the battery snap rattling in there. But I didn't notice it before. I just used a power supply, which is also, as we noted, looking rough. But let's plug it in and see if it's working. All right, here we go. It's passing signal. Now, this is not a true bypass pedal, so the fact that it's passing signal is encouraging. That means the circuitry is somewhat intact. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, did that finally do it?
Oh man, that might have finally been But the buffer circuit and everything is still intact because it's actually passing signal. So 350 in a Traeger or an oven. That's what'll eventually do it in. It does feel like the switch is engaging. Let's see here. I think there's a way I can get in there, maybe? I'm not sure. If it's like if it's actually the switch itself that's just so warped, because it's super warped now, as you can see. But it feels like it's engaging. Oh, the light came on. Wait a minute, folks. Wait a minute. I can't believe this. No way. Oh, there it is. That did it. So it's on, sort of, but we've got no... Oh, and the knobs are like... Oh, there it kind of moved. Yeah, I think that's what... You can't smoke your pedals, I guess. Yeah, that's it, folks. That's all she wrote. This thing's done for. So you see the lights on, mean that the pedals normal circuitry is engaged, but the heating it up on top of all that abuse was just a bridge too far. But wow, I mean, this pedal was on sale at Sweetwater for 14 or 15 bucks, and there's no way anybody in that chain was really making money on it at that point, just kind of knowing what I know about the industry. That said, it normally retails about 30 bucks. And I know people have had them die on them. It's $30. It's a $30 pedal. I mean, they can only make it so high quality at that price point. But the fact that it took this abuse, I'm astounded by it. I did not expect that. Behringer, I guess, at least brand new out of the box. It can take a licking for a while. Who knew? Well, yeah, I guess that'll do it for this this torture test. Good timing, too, because it's late and I got to publish this tomorrow. So there you go. Well, there you have it, folks. Apparently, the Behringers can take way more abuse than I thought they could. When did you think it was going to fail? That's what I want to know. At what point did you think this was going to fail? Once you saw what I did you think it was going to fail after the Stomp test? Did you think it was going to fail? When did you think it was going to fail? Subscribe to this channel and answer that question in the comments, and you can win the non-messed up one, the brand new one. Brand new in the packaging, ready to go, and you can light it on fire if you want. I'm going to pick the winner in 1 week. So check the description for all the details. That's all you got to do. I hope you were as surprised as I was. Upon further inspection, I should have guessed the baking was going to do it because it has a smoky smell, and not the smoky smell you associate with the Traeger. It's that electronics kind of smoky smell. So maybe in another video, if you guys are interested, I will take this bad boy apart and we can maybe take a look at what looks messed up in there together. That might be kind of fun. Let me know. I'm pretty much available and just want to make things that you want to see or hear. As a matter of fact, if you have never listened to the podcast, here's a great time to start. There are 300 plus episodes available wherever you listen to podcasts, and I interview everyone from Robert Keeley, Josh Scott, Brian Fallon, Frank Iero, like all kinds of people have been on the show. Really amazing folks, really great guitarists, pedal makers, amp builders, anything guitar related. There are so many cool people and cool stories available for you on the podcast. It's the longest running interview style guitar podcast on the interwebs, and I hope you enjoy listening to it as much as I enjoy doing it. So check it out wherever you listen to your podcast. Thanks for watching this
very ridiculous video. And yeah, make sure you enter the contest so you can subscribe and possibly win a non-smoked version of an actually pretty cool sounding pedal. So check it out. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this insane experiment, and I'll talk to you on the interwebs. Bye-bye.